guys, it's Kemi. Thank you for joining me today with this video. A bit heavier than most of them, I think, but it's very real. I recorded this earlier this week, and I didn't know if I was gonna post it because I was like, this is just like I don't know. I didn't want to be that person on camera crying or hurting, and I was like, that's literally what you do. like I'm really authentic, and I think if I'm gonna show the highs and the excitement, it's important that I also show the moments where I have like lows. And luckily, thankfully I had a therapy session right after this video, and my therapist was able to, you know, be like, hey, like, it seems like you're in a depressive episode. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. So this is just what I was experiencing, and I think a lot of us have experienced this. I know that, you know, obviously I feel pretty good today, but it's so easy to get caught in a lot of the like lack and what we don't have and what we do want and all that stuff, the fears and the worries and the triggers and the traumas. And I think it's okay to recognize it, to feel it, to experience it. It's real. And the processing of it is exactly what allows you to move towards where you want to be. And for me, like, I'm really trying to focus on what I do have and where I am right now, and how, you know, the things that I have around me, the beautiful support and the goodness. And I'm very thankful to be doing what I do. I'm very thankful that I was given such a mission, you know, a mission to do what I do and fulfill my destiny. I'm very thankful to Olodumare, to my ancestors, just to the energy of the universe for allowing me to do the things that I do. And I'm just thankful. But there are definitely moments like what you guys are gonna see where I just am like, damn, I don't feel desired. I don't feel like enough. And I think that's very, very, very valid as well. Very important as well to recognize. So I just wanted to share it all, and I'm smiling because I'm like, I'm probably uncomfortable. But thank you guys for watching, and yeah. Hello friends, it's Kemi Marie. I don't think that this video is going to be really long. Look at my ass, it was crying. But I wanted to make it anyway because, bitch, now I'm gonna cry. I wanted to make it anyway just to like speak, because I feel like, whoa, bitch, calm down. Getting all emotional. I'm that bitch that's crying on camera now. I didn't think it was gonna be that long, but I was just writing in my journal, and I was like, this is something that I really struggle with sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes I have days where I wake up and I'm like, damn, I'm struggling feeling desirable for myself and who I am as a person. Sometimes I really struggle with feeling desirable as a person. And I know that I'm like wonderful and beautiful, but one thing about desirability is that it rests in the hands of another. And I am mainly desired for what I do for others. I'm mainly desired for things that I do, for my capabilities. And I know that I'm not the only one, because we live in a society that's based upon meritocracy, the idea that you are as valuable as your merits, your accomplishments, etc., etc. And I feel like this is something that's just followed me throughout my life. Receiving attention, receiving literally anything like I only received attention when I was perfect, when I was getting perfect grades. I had to go above and beyond to be seen and to be recognized. And even when I felt like I was desirable and I was ready to do what I needed to do, you know, go into advanced programs, I wasn't granted that ability. I was granted it in, you know, when I was in high school, but I just remember just not being good enough for the people around me, especially at school. I think it was really hard. It was just like I was expected to be great, and I was great, and I was above and beyond, but that was the only time that I was very desirable. And what I could do, how well I could hold things in, how well I could, you know, take things on, how strong I could be. And I think that's really hard, because now I feel it in different aspects of my life, and I still see it. Ooh, bitch. I'm really taking my time with my words just to feel them. You know, you only want to speak as quickly as you can feel what you're saying. It's funny because people are like, you know, I say it too, you should only care about what you think. And the truth is that I only care about how I feel about myself. I really do. I feel desirable. I feel so beautiful. I feel wonderful. I feel great. But I think that your perception of self, when it's in strong opposition with what the world feels around you, and you see it play out in your life, it's very difficult to handle. Because it's like, you know, you're desirable in your eyes, you know you are loved, you know you are supported. You also know that society thinks the opposite. You know that when you try different things or you're going for different things, your lack of desirability might be the reason, in the eyes of another, might be the reason why you don't get something. And so I guess I would love to be desired, but I think I would just love to be treated as if I'm desirable outside of what I can do for others. For me, it's like when you know you're not desired or given the same attention as others, or really valued out as others are, then you kind of make up for it in different ways. When I was younger, it was being a perfectionist. When I was in when I was in middle school, it was basically not giving a fuck about what anybody said and just being a bitch. When I was in high school, it was being really funny, etc, etc. Like, I'm very funny, I'm very humorous, but I just feel like at different times of my life I've had to pull from different personality and character traits just to be recognized, just for people to care. And I think sometimes I get nervous now because I'm like, would people genuinely like me if I didn't do the things that I do? Would they like me as a person? I want someone to desire me, right? I want to have someone literally just be like, hey, I like you, I'm intrigued by you, I would love to take you out on a date. Because that's what I would do, right? You know, I'll do that. I love getting to know people for who they are, like for real, for real. Like, I want to know who you are. I get so intrigued by people, and I don't think I've really experienced somebody who is genuinely intrigued by me without any expectation for who I should be. Desirability is just really heavily placed in the hands of others. And so you know who you are, you know what you desire in yourself, but you know what others desire in you. And it's not just like, this is what I think. Because I've done a lot of work with my therapist regarding like cognitive distortions. And so I know that this isn't something that I just think. and it's like a polarized thought. This is something that I see reflected in my life, and it's something I've seen reflected in my life growing up. And it's hard. I know that tons of Black people experience this. I know that tons of minorities experience this. And I think this year it's hitting most because I'm being myself. Now that I'm just kind of like living my life, doing my thing, you know, on TikTok, I literally just post whatever the fuck I want. But it's very difficult. You see yourself being treated in different ways. Even me, when I'm feminine looking versus when I'm masculine. I've experienced that my whole life. I know that it's like when I'm feminine, I'm like more desirable. When I'm masculine, I know that I'm like not desirable at all. And I won't say at all, but like to majority of people, I'm like not desirable when I'm masculine. Which is hard. I think social media has made desirability more measurable. And I don't know. I try not to be on social media too much. I don't really know where this is going. I know I'm unpacking that, you know, but I also just think when it comes to stuff like this, I can do all the self-love. I can be wonderful. I'm beautiful. I know all of those things, but it'll really never take away from the actual lived experience you have being neglected because others see you as less desirable. There will be days where you wake up and you're like, damn. And you literally just have to keep telling yourself, like, it doesn't matter. There are people on this earth that find you desirable. You find yourself desirable. But I mean, those experiences, those harmful experiences, those racist experiences, being told that you're not enough, being told you're not smart enough, being told, like, being only seen when you're working hard, those stay with you. It still hurts. Makes me think, well, what if I didn't do any of this? What if I wasn't in this position? This affects literally everybody, and maybe it'll always be a trigger. It's just something you're constantly aware of. I mean, that saying that we are expected to work 10 times as hard as them is real. It's real. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little down today. I know I'm just gonna pour into myself more. But I guess I just made this video for those that feel the same as me. Who get it. Those who get it, got it. The girlies who got it, got it. I'm glad that I made it through this video without like breaking down. Very thankful that I did my breath work and took my time speaking. Thank y'all so much for watching this long ass video. But I empathize with you if it made you sad. I empathize with you if you experienced this. I do feel you. This whole video, I felt you. Like, I experienced it. I get it. And it's shitty that we have to go through this and experience it. But keep pouring into yourself. Don't let the, others' perceptions distort yours. Because even through all of this, I still know I'm desirable as shit to myself. Like, I know I'm cute as fuck. I know I'm beautiful. I know I can get cute as fuck. Remember that. Remember that. Censor that. There will be days like mine today where you really feel sad, very saddened, very disheartened. But as long as their perceptions don't impact yours for real, then you're okay. It's okay to feel like shit that the world is like that. Just maintain your own perceptions of self. That's all I really have to say. Thank y'all for watching this, and I hope you have a really good rest of your week. Bye guys.